Привет, мы остановились на том, что надо пора к мэру идти. Можешь говорить? Нет, пойдемте. Можешь говорить.
Rufus, so how do you suppose... Well,
Ладно, пойдемте. Убеждать. Оу! Оу. Ладно.
Low-Tech, I have to talk to you. It's about...
Забавная музыка.
Low-Tech?
Тын-тын.
What? Who's disturbing me?
Whoa. Are you really sleeping in your desk?
This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Before me, your father used to sleep in here. That was before he betrayed the community.
Вот
Well, I can totally understand that.
Спать в
He
столе, да?
left you behind too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What?
Что за бред?
What? Instead of just moving the desk, my dad preferred messing with the planet's magnetic field?
Well, he was the most egocentric and stubborn person I've ever met.
Hey, that's a lie!
Oh yeah? Why do you think he left you here? Because he didn't care about anyone but himself. Not even his own son. Not even for his own son. Pretty ironic, but you've become just as egotistic as he was back then.
Egotistic? Me? Ha! Just recently, I risked my own life to save a girl from the clutches of the Organon.
Completely without ulterior motives, I suppose.
You better believe it.
My ass.
You'll be surprised, Low-Tech. I will save the girl. And then everyone on this planet will realize how selfless I really am. But then it'll be too late, because then I'll already be sitting in some cocktail lounge in Elysium and laughing about you fools and how you still have to live in this junkyard. You'll see.
Ах,
I'm here for the Elysian girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over? But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Hannick who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I saved her life.
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Well, but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus. Whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I have to help her return to her world.
To Elysium? That's a good joke. You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia. Nothing that ends up on Deponia will ever leave again.
My dad made it.
That's neither probable nor verifiable. I know that's what you'd like to believe, but I believe it's more likely that your father ended up crashing into some trash heap. With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
успокойся.
That's too bad.
How exceptionally reasonable of you. I've made my decision, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally! There is a God! Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
No, that's it.
Well, then just beat it! I need to get to the assembly hall.
Уехал в столе. Ну, есть кнопка вызова стола, вот так вот, да? Опа!
He's gone.
Он исчез. Но, неважно. Ё-моё, так стол, конечно, забавно. Подушку можно съесть, украсть. А на самом деле нет. О!
A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea.
Вот так.
A gadget that manipulates... Yeah, this could have been...
Повторюшка, так. Вот такая вот штука. Ну, конечно, не сильно, наверное, меняет, но все равно. Стой! Вернись. Тихо. Тут есть ящик, так называемый. А, это есть ящик. Можно уезжать. Ладно. Смотри, что еще есть. Водная облема.
I kind of know this symbol.
Ну ладно, неважно, что у нас тут еще есть коммуникатор.
One of the few long-distance radio devices in this backwater town. Why are we paying an operator if nobody's ever making a call?
Мне кажется, музыка теперь слишком громкая. Кстати, нет, должна быть хорошая.
Next, please.
Guess I'm last in line. Whatever. Who could possibly succeed except for me?
Next, please. Next, please.
Вот так вот. О, слушайте! Оу! Смотрите, следы шин движения. Похоже, кто-то двигал этот стол, или никак. Похоже, все-таки кто-то двигал этот стол. Не замечал никогда этого. Забавно, вы смотрите, не только на шутки словесные обращайте внимание, вы еще и обращайте на изображения всякие тут. Такое может быть, слушайте, ух ты, смотрите, как глобус, как кролик, тоже не обращал. Вот у нас есть. Опа!
Hey, that's Dad's water glass. I hardly ever saw him without it. He must have been worried about dehydration.
Вот, кстати, жидкость как раз. Ой, ключница.
If this is where the key to the world belongs,
Ключ от меня.
good night. I mean, I managed to lose the key to my front door all the time.
Что у нас тут пошло? Люстра. Ну, люстру брать нельзя. Так. Телеграф. Ну, тоже пока что не нужен, думаю. Такие странные эти статуи сделаны из мусора.
There's a message from the mayor of Buzo Westfog. O-O-I-C-U-R-N-E-D-O-T. Huh? Either a cat was jumping up and down on the keyboard, or the operator must have gotten that all wrong.
Опа.
S-O-L-O-N-G-Y-O-U-C-K-E... Damn, where was I?
Ладно. Ой, тут еще есть трубы какие-то проломили. Ох ты, ё-моё, у вас тут. Пойдемте. Да. Так, на чем мы остановились? Мы набрали бокал. Набрали бокал. Бокал успокоительный. Кстати, посмотрим на список. Чистая вода наберем, богатой энергии. Так. Может пойти туда?
I suggest not to move her in this condition.
What kind of condition is she in? I still don't understand. I mean, is she dead?
No. Her body is alive and well. It's her consciousness. It's inactive.
So, she's asleep.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it's related to this implant. It's broken.
A consciousness implant? Isn't there a switch or something?
A fuse?
Maybe the contacts are corroded. That's what always happens with my intercom.
I already tried everything, but this is Elysian technology. I have no idea how it's being used. I don't even have the appropriate screwdriver.
So, when can I finally take her home?
She needs to wake up first.
Okay, I see. This situation needs
Ой,
to be
появился.
resolved through a government decision. Let's do it like this. If you manage to wake her up,
Проходим.
you can have her.
Опа!
And what happens if I wake her up? Rufus!
You're not even supposed to be here.
But I have a plan.
Oh, I've heard about your plans. You never think things through. Everything you do ends in chaos, and most likely with an explosion.
We'll see about that.
I warn you, stay away from the girl.
Ну ладно, все равно тут пока ничего не сможем сделать. Хотя может поговорить, может быть. Можно, но и пока не нужно. Ой, что ты хочешь, брать его?
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, low-tech. Don't you ever forget that.
Ладно, говорить с ними не надо. Можно...
Looky here, Wenzel too. Did somebody drop food? I mean, what's the deal with the crawling around on the floor?
I'm waiting for Gold to wake up so I can take her with me, of course.
Ha! Dream on. Although, it is true that ants can carry 10 times their own weight. But why would Goal, an Elysian orbit elf, want to have anything to do with somebody like you?
Duh, Rufus! You've always underestimated me. Rufus! Look at me. I'm a self-made man.
Yeah, whoever made you must have stopped right in the middle.
Oh, yeah? I am rich. I've got a water vein running through my basement. You, on the other hand, don't even have a basement. You ain't got nothing, Rufus.
Hey, that's how you pay people back when they give their best? And what would I want with a basement in Kuvak? I don't belong here, and neither does Goal. And as soon as I wake her up, I will accompany her to Elysium. You'll see.
Ладно уж, пойдемте. Нам тут нечего делать, пока мы не все сделали. идти, или как? Так, стоп. А, ничего. Пойдемте, наверное, сюда. Где эта штука? Я хочу взять эту штуку. Может, на шкафу. Где это? Унес с собой или как? Навсегда? Ну ладно, давайте наберем воды, кстати.
I don't want anything to do with Wenzel's stinking well. I don't want any...
Не надо. Не сейчас, точнее. Слушайте, где его штука находится? А, возможно, там как раз где и было. На месте, рядом с ним, да? Нет, где? Верни. Ладно, что у нас есть, что у нас есть? Штука, кофейный порошок, попугай, успокоительные, дротик, рецепт, воронка. А, ну можно вот что делать, смотрите-ка, успокоительные сюда. В дротик.
I'm as deadly as a poison dart frog, but much cooler. A poison dart,
Отравленный дротик, ну почти. А теперь из чего выстреливать его? Воронка.
The funnel would make an excellent blowpipe.
Да.
Indeed.
Духовая трубка. Воронка скорее. И теперь нужно что-нибудь подстрелить. Но это потом. Или сейчас все-таки. Ведь можно еще попугая попробовать подсунуть. Смотрите-ка, тут есть... Что это? Тут есть жёрточка. Неожиданно.
This is where Tony's budgie cage used to hang.
Вот.
But he couldn't cope with her, so he skedaddled.
He died of old age
Yeah, whatever you say.
after you accidentally infected him with progeria.
You know, I like my version better.
Ах, нельзя посадить его, пока он такой, или как?
Look what I brought you.
Another dead bird?
It's not dead. It's just resting.
That's what you said about the pigeon.
They call it cryogenic sleep. It was a time travel experiment.
In my refrigerator?
Well, where else would it be cold enough? There's not much room in your heart, after all.
No more
Ладно.
dead animals.
All right, I'll go and wake him up.
You do that
Ну да.
somewhere else.
Ладно, а как насчет... Смотри, тут здесь что есть? Окошечко. Опа.
What the... A dart?
A little longer. And...
Ah. Oh, what am I getting mad at anyway?
Strike!
Дротиком, ну ё-моё. Ну бывает. Купоны.
Hey, Tony, I'll just grab a couple of these vouchers, okay? And while we're at it, can you do the dishes this week? I like Tony much better this way. I was beginning to fear that her body had adapted to tranquilizers. Oh, by the way, I used your family pictures to insulate a weather balloon.
Just a moment. What?
Ah,
Did you mention weather balloons?
no, I said vouchers. Will you look at those nifty vouchers?
Keep your hands off. I've counted them.
Ох. Ну да, их больше нет вообще-то. Так, ну это мы купоны правильно, их пока бесполезно тоже использовать. Это, по сути, сейчас не нужно было. Но какая разница, есть возможность своровать, берем. Так, а теперь вопрос, как мне получить эту штуку, которая... Вододетектор. Ну, я и забыть. А, ключи, давайте попробуем ключи достать. У нас есть дело с ключами.
Hello again.
Hey,
Rufus.
exactly.
Нет, ты должен сказать другое имя.
About my key again.
Again? Well, if you insist. What was your name again?
О, бесовый. Опа.
Sugar Puff.
Sugar Puff? Maybe I found your key, Sugar Puff, but I need to be sure it really belongs to you. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink, you say? That sounds about right. And, do you have a special hobby?
I Love the ballet.
Bullseye! Then this must be your key. This must be your lucky day, Sugar Puff.
Yeah, I'm so happy I could just explode.
Really? I might have a one-time job for you down in the mine.
Ох, мой ключ получен. Ну, то есть не мой. В общем, информацию можно было получить, исходя из того, что он сказал, смотрев в стекло. О, это до сих пор там, кстати. Так, и у нас где, кстати? Покажу через мой список. У нас есть жительное... Но где? Шприцы вот туда. Бычья. Слушайте, живой бык или нет? Так, ключ готов. Ключ. Что, тут есть рычаг. Капот открылся, и, кажется, что-то еще нет. Нет, это только для капота нужно. Увы, к несчастью, да. Аккумулятор, и все.
So much power in such a heap of junk.
Пауэр, ну-ка, пойдемте. Не отрывается.
I can't remove it. But how do I get access to the power that's harbored within them?
Ну, как всегда.
I want the battery acid, and I have a dentist drill. That's almost too convenient. Ah! Ow!
Ура!
Yeah! Ow!
Кажись, сюда.
Ha! I've siphoned the acid without injuring myself. I'll drink to that.
Ой.
Ugh.
Итак, мы собрали энергию, богат энергией. Осталось только чистую воду, которая там, но для начала, по-моему, нужно определить, или что она чистая, или как. Можно посмотреть. Или поговорить. Вот мне казалось, что оно должно лежать на столе. Оно было на столе. Может быть, оно где-то валяется? Может, оно валяется там, в подвале прям. Может, я не замечаю. Ой, отойти, подойти. Так, ну-ка. Да! Я заметил. Вот она штука.
Hey, that's my dad's divining rod.
Я искал. А, ну да.
I don't want anything to do with...
Да, это не надо. Надо найти другой источник воды. Ну ладно. В общем, в чем прикол? Тут такая странная штука есть. Помните этот символ? И на этой штуке тот же самый символ. И на сундуке тот же самый символ. Соответственно, это что-то связано.
What's this?
Ключ.
A hidden compartment? Wow, looks like Dad's secret will see the light of day after all. A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if I melt it down. A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if...
О, это повторюшка. Ну, давай заново. Так, в смысле, естественно, ключ в скважину.
This might be unnecessarily complicated, but I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that I'm the only one who could get this far, get to his big secret, his legacy. His liquor cabinet.
Опа.
Dad's aftershave.
А, да, стол нужно отодвинуть, чтобы брать. И мы взяли то, что считается, знаете, чем?
Dad's after...
Водой. Да, кажись? Нет, не совсем. Или как? Или это не считается водой?
The water's still lacking
Yeah.
something reviving.
Хотя... А, ну все верно. А, теперь все в стакан.
Cool. I already have the special water, at least.
Ну да, это есть та самая... К удивлению, это есть так называемая чистая вода. Не та вода, вот. Все собрано. Поздравляем. Поздравляем. Собираем. Побежали. Наконец-то. В общем, вот и все решилось. Осталось только засунуть. Ну-ка. Где тут слот? Кофейный порошок
So,
сюда.
I have the powder already.
Закрой. О, а это, кажется, сюда. В бак.
Into the tank you go.
Выполнено.
Well, that's it. I found all the ingredients.
Wonderful! I can't even tell you how excited I am to see what happens next.
But I thought we were making espresso.
Yes, you are right. This is an august moment, my friend. We shouldn't spoil it by worrying about the pressure within the nuclear core structure.
Pressure within the nuclear core structure?
Hear me, gods of our forefathers. Using just the most refined ingredients and the highest possible compression, we beseech thee, open the gates to the espresso-verse!
Holy smoke.
More pressure! More pressure!
Okay. Okay.
Are we dead?
No. Being dead feels completely different. Ugh. As you know, I have gazed deep into death's eyes more than once in my life.
Oh, now that you mention it, that reminds me. Is Tony still wearing those contact lenses?
Shh! Something's happening.
Как-то так.
Ouch!
Где... Ай, как отбросило. Так.
Whew. I
Опа!
think this brew is gonna do the job.
Вот и все, молодец.
Lonzo.
Ah, Rufus. Did you come to help me clean this place up?
Well, you know, I got this thing going on. I'll come back later, okay?
Побежали. Ну ладно, мы сделали все, что надо. Побежали использовать. Применять. Не все на все. Кстати, кстати. Перед тем, как применять, можно еще применить вот так, смотрите-ка. На попугайчика.
Wakey.
Применили на попугайчика.
See how that works? Dozer.
Попугайчик ожил. Ну ладно. Кофе осталось, естественно. Побежали. Пошли! Да, побежали. Так. Ой, не туда, вот сюда. Заходим. Ну, естественно, на глазах у всех сейчас. Ну, конечно же, вы думаете, просто нифига. Опа.
What's that stinging smell?
That's medicine.
Says who?
Says I.
And who's the doctor here?
You tell me.
Let's say it together. Me.
It's a draw.
Best out of three.
You.
Me.
You.
Ha! I win.
Oh, crap.
Так.
Dr. Gizmo?
What now?
Может, тут еще по-всякого.
Could you leave me alone with her for a moment?
No.
But
No.
bummer. I want to report an emergency.
An emergency? What is it?
Можно тут говорить еще, но это так. Ну ладно.
I have this unusual pain in my back.
You should rest in bed at home. So get lost.
Fire!
Impossible. My fire protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in fire protection sensors?
Yes, ever since you turned 8 years old, you little brat.
That was my last birthday with my dad. I got a cake. I think I even remember the fireworks.
I remember them too. Incredible how much you achieved with just 8 candles.
Robbery!
Impossible. My theft
Как
protection
это?
sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in theft protection sensors?
All emergency prevention tasks are united in one person, and that's me, as you very well know. A small village like Kuvak is just not big enough to have a doctor's practice, a fire department, and a police station separately. Or at least, that's what I thought. Ever since you turned 8, I'm not so sure about that anymore.
Ну да.
No emergency. My bad.
If you say so, it sounds too good to be true.
Ну ладно, видимо, теперь
Well,
нужно
thanks for your time.
использовать
You're welcome. Not literally.
то самое, что на будущее приберегли мы. Опа. Ура!
What's that funny smell?
Ah! Fire! The town hall's on fire!
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. Where is the fire?
Over there! The chamber's on fire! Good Lord.
Don't worry, your fire will be
Стоит так
extinguished in no
поблизости.
time.
Непонятно, а почему такое произошло? Ой. Вот бред, да? Так, это еще не все, можно вот что сделать. Опа! Как он вышел?
Finally, I was getting worried I'd have to camp in the cupboard forever.
Whoa.
Where was I? Ah, yes. Medical mode activated. Dr. Gizmo at your service. How's the patient?
I'd say her condition hasn't changed.
Leave the diagnosis to the doctor, will you? Now, just where is... My stethoscope, it's gone! Thieves! Crime in progress! Police mode activated. Officer Gizmo at your service. No one leaves the crime scene.
Ага. Так, теперь нужно подкинуть какой-нибудь улики. Оп. Не так. Или так. А, так.
But Rufus!
You're not, don't you?
Это мы слышали.
That's enough. I think you're done.
Come on, Gizmo. You have more important things to do.
Don't tell me how to do my work. Or are you just trying to divert my attention from your guilt?
What? That's simply...
Aha! Here is the missing clue. The last piece that completes the puzzle. The mystery of the thieving mare has finally been solved.
Thieving Mayor? How dare you?
Put up your hands, Lotek.
I have no intention of lifting my hands.
You better do what I say.
I don't want to.
You don't have any choice.
I don't? Well, you're fired.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't
Вот
arrest
беса.
me. You're fired.
Не
I
надоедает это
arrested you
говорить.
first.
So what? You're fired
Он
anyway.
бесы.
You can't fire me. You're
Всё, теперь
arrested.
можно?
You can't arrest
Almost
me.
there. I just
You're
have to make sure
fired.
that I...
А,
I
да, да, да,
arrested
да,
you
да,
first.
да, да, да.
So what? You're fired
да, да.
anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested...
Well, who was that?
Me. It was me.
Rufus? Are you all right?
Phew. What happened?
You woke the stranger, the Elysian girl, and then you got knocked out.
Goal? Where is she? How is she?
She's still a bit confused. I think her implant was seriously damaged by the fall. She is conscious now, but she's just talking gibberish.
Can I talk to her?
Of course. She's lying over there. I took her into medical custody. Just don't stress her out too much. First and foremost, she needs rest now.
No problem. Thanks, Doctor. Goal? It's me, your savior.
Doodle doodle doodle. Putz?
No, it's Rufus. Yes?
Putz?
You can give me any name you like, babe. Say, did it hurt a lot when you fell from the sky? Oh, come on, that was funny.
Nah.
Because, I mean, you really fell from the sky, you know, like an angel. Just like in the pickup line. You get it? Hello? Anyone home? I'll take that as a yes with limitations. Get hold of yourself.
Soup, Guadeloupe?
Huh. She's attractive and fun to talk to. Flash dash kazash?
Sammy, mommy, good old granny.
Grumblump?
Puzzle false. Nom 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 nom.
Ах,
Munch grunch?
Attack a tick tock. Ah! Knock knock.
Heck, this is totally useless. That woman is completely nuts.
Bonka swanka kazonkas.
Oh, what did I expect anyway? That she would take me to Elysium?
Elysium. We need to go back to Elysium.
What did you just say?
Horrible things. The Organon betrayed us. Quick. We need to go back.
To Elysium. Yes. You remember what happened?
Is that you, Cletus?
What? No, I'm not. My name is Rufus. I saved you.
Rufus? I don't understand. Where am I?
You had a pretty bad fall. The doctor says that you're hallucinating.
That's confusing, but... I need to get to Cletus. Can you take me to him?
Who is Cletus?
My fiancé.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Maybe you are safer down here. After all, you...
He'll reward you generously.
Oh, that, generously, you say?
Try to contact Cletus. He will search for me.
Yeah. How generous exactly is generous?
Maybe you can reach him using a radio. He's certainly trying to find me.
Do you really think that's a good idea? I mean, for a fiancé, he didn't really make much of an effort to protect you.
Rufus, please. You're the only one I can trust.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I really am the only one you can trust. The only one.
And you already proved that you're of noble character.
Mm-hmm. The burden of the hero. But let's get back to the expression generous.
Rufus, please. Contact Cletus. I would be so very thankful. So very, very thankful.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can do that.
Can spam when tomo polo lollipop. Peekaboo.
But...
Bhutan swadikoso loka shwootapop.
Oh, the burden of the hero. Why do I always have to be so infinitely generous?
Ну ладно, остальное будет в следующий раз.